Hi, everyone. It's Linda G here. And I want you guys to know that I had some sort of dream or energetic conversation with something that was way more powerful than me. And I remember him saying it wasn't the normal guy that talks in my right ear, but how these Republicans are bearing bitter fruit. I remember those words, bitter fruit. And so now they must partake in this bitter fruit. So, you know how Orban is just like Trump. He's a dictator. He won't let anybody win. And you know how Hungary is now up in arms. Even the right winged are saying, get the F out. That kind of energy is what I was feeling with Trump. Bitter fruit, and I'm seeing people turn their backs on him. I'm seeing people, even his Republicans, saying, no, we're done, dude. So that whole 60-minute interview was one big fraud, although he did go on his post and talk trash about 60 minutes. But they weren't told what to do. They just knew, they just went through the motions. It was a terrible interview. I didn't see it. I'm just getting bits and pieces of it. It's very hard to even listen to him. It's very hard to hear his voice. I have to shut it off right away with those lips like that. You. Anyway, there's so much stuff getting ready to happen. And I know you guys are like, okay, well, when? And it feels like it's coming soon. Bitter fruit. They're going to have to partake in the bitter fruit. And can I just look real quick? I get this real bad feeling about Nancy Mace. She really showed her rear with the police department. She acted like Queen for a day and was very vulgar and crude. What's going to happen with Nancy Mace? She's really kind of like psycho. She's very unhappy and she's very lonely, is what I just heard. What's going to happen with Nancy Mace? I just want to look real quick and see. Yeah, she's always thinking she's a soldier. She's in there trying to fight the fight, but she's getting ready to change or to move or something. She wants a powerful man with her, but she can't seem to attract one because she's got a mouth on her. Her psychic energy is strong, actually. But look, she's going to get knocked down. That's in her house. Yeah, she's got some problems, legal troubles coming up here. Anyway, she can't talk her way out of it. That's what I just heard. But tell me real quick, angelic spirits, tell me what you mean by bitter fruit, that they're going to have to partake in their bitter fruit. What do you mean? What do you mean that they're going to have to partake in their bitter fruit? They're showing me all those people at Mar-a-Lago and like they're eating a poison berry or something and they're getting sick, violently sick and vomiting. I see a man pointing at Trump saying it's your fault. The cycle will change and there will be burden. Look at this once again, four swords, illness, destruction, battles. And they were talking about the stock market going up today. It went down, it reversed. So even with cutting the interest rate and all that, it's still going down. Hello, that's not upside down, that's straight up. So the bitter fruit means the end is coming, and it's going to go bada bing, bada boom. Geez, I hope it's not till October, but it's like 10. The 10 is usually, and it's some sort of, uh, he tries to push away the legal system, but the legal system's going to catch up with him. And he's not going to be able to say, get out of my way. So this is going to totally change around. Okay, I want to look at Jack Smith real quick because I really like Jack Smith. And they work so hard. I was watching some show on I think it was Nicole Wallace, and she had somebody, they just wrote a book about how hard Jack Smith worked, and then all of a sudden it was over. There was nothing he could do because the idiot won. I'm sure he was shocked. And then, of course, anybody that was in on with him to get Trump, they were all getting fired. But that's okay. Tell me the story of Jack Smith. He wants Trump to sue him. He's like, come on, sucker. I dare you. I double dare you. That way, everything can go out there. That's why they're not going to sue him. That's why they're not going to try to get him or file charges against him. They don't dare. Okay, so listen, I got to tell you something. And I kind of had this feeling. He was blown away. This is behind him. So he was blown away. But check this out. Look at how many times somebody's getting ready to die. And his heart was broken. But look at this. He's got the bird of paradise with the ace of cups. So there will be an offer. I wonder if he'll be the new AG when they vote in the Democratic president. He's going to be able to pick everything up and piece it together. I think I don't know if Trump's going to be alive though, but I see him having a completion of all the work he did, which may take up to 4 years. So what is this, 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is when the new president comes in. Okay, that makes total sense. He will be happy to get in there and lay out everything and then really show what exactly, because they were even talking, he took a $10 million bribe from Egypt. And just when they were getting ready to get the records, the sucker won. There's a reason he won, you guys. And the reason is his people need to see who he really is. Because had he not won, they would have blamed us. They would have said it was our fault. Now they want him out. Now the people that voted him in, most of them, they want him out. Okay, so we just need, this will be a short video. We just need to know if you can tell us when this shutdown will finally end. When will the shutdown will finally end? We just need you to tell us, if you can, the best you can. It feels like November for sure. When the shutdown will finally end. Here's a peace offering. That probably is Trump. Here's the money coming in. People are going to struggle. They're going to say, why am I struggling? You SOB, you didn't tell me about this. They'll try to blame the Democrats, but it's not going to happen. Oh, thank you. So apparently, it's such a landslide of a win tomorrow with all the Democrats coming in and with Proposition 50. It's going to be wonderful. We'll talk tomorrow too. And then I have to leave Wednesday for Benicia. Somebody's getting ready. I wonder if it's Cano. I heard he passed out again at the Congress. Mitch McConnell. They're saying 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months. It's not 2 months, so it might be 2 weeks. I've often felt it would be the first week or the second week of November, or it could be by the 12th. Ooh, he's going to try to run. Trump is going to try to run because I people screaming at him saying, "You're a liar. You're a thief." That I just see that whole ball and everything that he's trying to do. It's not going to happen. It wasn't a good look with him doing that Mar-a-Lago, New Orleans style with a girl half naked dancing in a cup and all that food, all that gluttony and everything, and him with that smirk on his face. Felt like a slut. And I just see that he's getting ready to go. Yeah, people are done. See, you can't starve people and then expect them to appreciate you like that. This ain't the Roman days. This isn't the days when slaves. No, this isn't it. But listen, he knows he's in trouble. He knows. Even though people tell him and lie to him and say, "Sir, your numbers," he still turns around the lies to the American public and says, "Oh, my numbers have been the best ever." Nope, absolutely not. Angel of light and mercy, we ask that we can come out from underneath these chains of the Trump administration. Oh, and then those people with him. I see that cross-eyed guy from the FBI. I see him having to really take off. People are really upset with him. And everybody's talking about the Epstein files, and we'll get those eventually. But I just feel that might come from another country. Somebody else might hand it over. Oh, I don't know why I just saw Prince Andrew, but he is depressed. He's blaming her, even though he was the piglet. He's blaming her. They used her. They used her. That's for sure. I'm listening to her book now. They used her. So give me Trump. What is he doing? What is he thinking? Yeah, he's not happy. He's not like he was before. He was so happy when he got nominated again because he knew he could get rid of all those, things on him. But now, it's so funny. You got to show him respect, but he doesn't show anybody else respect. He talks trash about everybody. So what can you tell me? What about Trump? There's no goodness left in the man. Very anxious, having trouble sleeping. China kind of played him for a fool. I'm almost feeling like he came and gave his spiel to China and they're nodding their heads. I don't see much with China. Like I see those big silos with all those soybeans not being able to move. Like everybody's thinking, oh yeah, he sold them. No, he didn't. China is just like treating him like a fool. He's not a good man. They know that. They have their issues too, but they really just don't like him because they don't like embarrassing people, and he's embarrassing. Um, I just saw some masterful angelic angels right now, standing here very proudly, wanting you guys to know that we are here with you at all times. Just hold on not much longer. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Just hold on not much longer. We will be successful, but it's his own people that turn on him. It's not the Dems or the ones that don't, not us. It's his people that are like, we're done with you. As they start to struggle with no health care, etc., they're done with him. Oh, by the way, today's my dad's birthday. He would have been 92 today. So he died in when he was 80. So, okay, so they want me to tell you that they're always with you and they want you to know it's going to be still very sad what's going on. And Putin is in big trouble. Go ahead. What do you want to tell me about Putin? We've been seeing him in trouble. I don't mean to go in circles, but tell me what you want to tell me about Putin. Ukraine is really getting him hard. Tell me about, okay, tell me about Putin. So listen, real quick too, I want to tell you that your Instacart has a feature on it that you pick out a kitchen or a food distributor and they will send, if you order food, they'll send it to the distributor. So I did that to yesterday and they delivered it today. Man, was that easy. There's a lot of people around Putin and there's a lot of evil. There's a lot of evil around Putin. There's people who want him out, gone. Um, who might be the final destination for him is a woman. Maybe a woman comes in and takes him out. Remember, I told you he was going to kill that Assad. He wants his billions, and I think Assad is running for his life. He was already poisoned. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. What's the final outcome for Putin? We know a lot of people are around this. What's the final outcome for Putin? What's the final outcome for Putin? Swift energy, swift judgment. People coming for him and a lot of disappointment. So there's a lot of battles being lost, okay? He's definitely worried about money, and justice is coming for him. And his communications, all like even the United States won't be able to help him. He's standing in a full soul. People are turning the cups upside down. He's caused too much damage. It's just like Trump. When Trump finally goes down, it's like everybody's spitting. Like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, he's going down. Netanyahu was the other one I really want to exit stage left. Let's go ahead and just do this really quick and then I'll let you guys go. Tell me about Netanyahu. I'll do a longer one tomorrow. I'll post for questions. Plus, we need to do the prayers tomorrow. Tell me about, maybe I'll do a live tomorrow. Tell me about Netanyahu. Is there anything energetically you want to tell me about Netanyahu? I'm sorry we keep going over the same thing, but we just need some of this stuff to happen. But it feels like bada bing, bada boom. People will turn against him within a month or so. Look at this. He'll either be imprisoned or gone. The tower is here. I've often seen him kidnapping. This is him trying to escape. Oh my God. His cards are worse than Putin. Yeah. He's not going to be able to communicate with anybody. He's going to go under. So it might be that he's imprisoned. I always felt Putin being taken out. I could be wrong. So I'll log on to StreamYard and set us up for tomorrow. Then I'll also do prayers through YouTube. Okay. So thank you guys for just checking out this short little to do. And hope you change your. Hey, listen, I forgot to change this watch. So I was down. I had to run to get something, and then I went to go to the grocery store to get some rations. And I'm looking at my watch. I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's already almost 3 o'clock. What the heck? And I thought, man, did I screw up that? Then I realized, Linda, you didn't change this. I got down my beautiful clocks, my chimes, and you got to do it sort of special. And you got it, the one, you have to do it at 3:15. Leave it on there, take the batteries out, put them back in, and then set it. is a big pain in the butt. Okay, you guys, I love you all. I'll talk to you later. Cheers.